Minecraft is a game about building and placing blocks with practically limitless potential. I think everyone watching this video knows what Minecraft is by this point, as it is the highest selling game of all time and has a symbiotic history with YouTube. It wouldn't surprise most of you that Minecraft speedrunning is one of the most popular categories to run, despite its heavy RNG in major categories. Minecraft speedrunners continue to push the limits on defeating the Ender Dragon and beating the game as quickly and legitimately as possible. Today, however, we are not here to talk about the main categories. In a game as creative as Minecraft, many other speed challenges have been made, including parkour maps. For those unfamiliar, Minecraft parkour involves running and jumping between blocks. The challenge arises when combinations of different sized jumps, speed modifying blocks, and blocks which are harder to land on are put together. With all of that out of the way, let's begin to talk about a parkour map with one of the fastest time progressions in Minecraft speedrunning history, Parkour Pantheon. On December 15th, 2020, Parkour Pantheon was released onto Planet Minecraft, created by Chopper2112 and published by Yeggs. This game was notably featured as part of the Minecraft Realms minigame collection. However runners got their hands on it, they did because it had an in-game timer, a series of randomly generated maps, and a preset goal of completing 30 jumps as fast as possible. So that's what they set out to do. In the beginning, runners were starting to see the daunting tasks ahead of them. Being an RNG-dependent parkour course means that not only did their runs have to be perfect execution, but also an ideal layout. It was this white whale that many hours were devoted to finding, the perfect layout. Slime jumps and side ladder climbs have been touted by the community as run killers on account of them being so unavoidably slow in almost every situation that it became more and more difficult to get a competitive time, especially as the top runs lacked any appearance of these jumps. Runs started pouring in from a 5-strong community of dedicated fans, with times like Doomdeside's 1795 and 1750, and Slender285's 1705. On January 2nd, a runner by the name of Joshua achieved a staggeringly low time of 1595. This shook the community, as he had bypassed the 16-second threshold completely and gotten the first sub-17 and sub-16 run in the same attempt. Skeptics immediately questioned this newcomer's legitimacy, but the video footage was deemed as legitimate by the moderation team. The next notable run was by a runner known as Mr. Kurtz1, who was, at the time, completely new to the scene, but was able to achieve a solid sub-18 run of 1795. For a new runner, this was a very respectable time, and Mr. Kurtz1 would continue to try and achieve lower times. Even with his skills, he reportedly had very bad RNG in most of his runs, and was never able to get a sub-16 time. The main battle of this category was between Joshua and a veteran of the Parkour Pantheon scene, Slender285. Slender and Joshua would continue to get faster and faster sub-16 times. Originally, this was deemed to be impossible, but now it was the new norm. At this point, it seemed like a sub-15 was at the peak of what was possible, given the RNG factors and the fact that you would need to be doing more than 2 jumps a second. As a side note, although Mr. Kurtz was never able to achieve a fast 30 jump time, in Endless Score mode he was the first runner to get a past 200 score of 222. Bounce had been playing for a while in Parkour Pantheon, although he was never in the battle for the top spot. However, on January 4th, 2020, he achieved a time of 14:03. The moderation team, seeing this, began investigating his run and discovered the footage had been sped up and the results doctored. In addition, the runner had manipulated the RNG to get better layouts and used a parkour bot to assist jumps. The full analysis can be found in a 10-page report by the team, a link in description. With all of this in mind, and considering how big of a blow it was for the community to discover a high-level runner had cheated, the mod team banned the use of external timers, and of the Sunbeam PAL edition of the game, which was notorious for being easily hacked undetectably. With this drama behind the community, more than 50 runners took a break from speedrunning, leaving only the most dedicated to keep pushing the time down. Most had given up on a sub-15 run at this point, but not Slender285. And on January 6, 2020, the impossible happened. Ooh! On this day, Slender achieved a legitimate 14:75 run, and this is where the record stands to this day. From the early days of impressive sub-17 runs, to the relentless grinding, and even through the drama of cheating, this community remains a strong symbol of Minecraft speedrunning, and the desire to keep going faster and faster.